If you ask millennials which car actually made them understand the meaning of SUV, the probable answer would be Tata Safari. The legendary SUV debuted the Indian market in 1998, and ever since then it has made a huge fan base. And Tata Motors doesn't want to dismay its customers. That's why it has come up with an all-new Tata Safari 2021. So without wasting time, let's ride this homebred beast and find out what all it has to offer. My name is Dinesh Dev Sharma and you're watching Mashable India. In terms of its design, the Tata Safari looks like it has spawned from the same family as the Harrier, but with certain elements to set it apart. The car obviously looks longer, and it is. The rear overhang is 60 mm longer to accommodate the third row of seats. Certain elements distinguish it from the Harrier. The grille is very obviously different, with tri-arrow chrome elements filling it out. It has an iconic stepped roof much like the older Safari, and also reimagined roof rails, making them immensely stylish and capable of carrying loads up to 130 kg. It gets xenon projector headlamps, LED DRLs and tail lamps that are similar to the Harriers. It also gets 18-inch wheels which are one size up on the Harriers. The flagship SUV from Tata Motors is the second product based on the highly acclaimed Omega Arc architecture, derived from the legendary D8 platform of Land Rover. Let's talk about the front seat and also the driver's perspective. So now we are sitting on the driver's seat, and from the driver's perspective, I think the whole dashboard looks quite premium and upmarket. Also, it looks very similar to its sibling, which is Tata Harrier. However, there are a few changes in Tata Safari, and especially Tata has actually used an oyster white theme, which actually makes it look quite premium. Also, you get to see the same 8.8-inch touchscreen, which you have also seen in Tata Harrier, with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto and a 320-watt JBL sound system. What's new for the Safari is IRA, Tata Motors' suite of connected car features. IRA gives the Safari features like geofencing, time fencing, a valet mode, location sharing, live tracking, intrusion alerts, speed alerts, live vehicle diagnostics, remote unlock and lock, and over-the-air updates. The Safari gets a panoramic sunroof with global close feature that closes the sunroof automatically when the ignition is turned off and the vehicle is parked with doors locked. But it comes only on higher variants. Also, one thing that I actually felt, if I just take the reverse button, you can see it's quite pixelated and it's not as clear as we wanted it to be. Tata Safari is a big car, and also you want to see clarity and you also want to see more pixels in this particular camera. Now we will talk about the mid row and also the third row, which makes it special. As you can see, if I'm entering the second row, a guy like me can easily sit and relax in the second row seat. Seats are actually quite comfortable. It has been made with a good material. Also, you get a good amount of support on your back and also on your thighs. Now, if I have to go to the third row, all I have to do is just pull this lever, and this one touch mechanism actually works wonder here. So now I have finally reached the third row, and let me just adjust the seat and see what exactly does it and see how it feels like. So here I am, third row. I have absolutely no problem in sitting here, considering the fact that I'm almost 6 feet in height, so I haven't faced any issue as such here. And also I feel that another person can easily be accommodated. But what really makes this third row interesting is that there are a couple of features that Tata Motors has given, especially to the third row passengers. The first one is that you get 2 USB charging ports here to charge your phone, tablets or a laptop. Also, if you are actually feeling hot or you want some ventilation, Tata has actually given you a dedicated space here which you can manage your AC vents accordingly. But what I didn't like, or I think Tata Motors need to do some improvement, is they have definitely given the dedicated AC vents here, but the positioning is something that I didn't like, to be honest. All in all, I would say that it's a good place. A third row passenger would definitely have a good time in this particular car. In terms of safety features, the Safari gets 6 airbags, an electronic parking brake, disc brakes all around, tire pressure monitoring system, and ISOFIX seat anchor points. In terms of performance, the Tata Safari gets the 2-liter FCS source diesel engine that makes 170 PS of power and 350 Nm of torque. Talking about our driving experience, Tata Safari muscles its way through, and with the engine's full power unleashed, the 6-speed auto seems quite convenient too. It's not just a spirited experience for the driver, but the passengers will enjoy the punch too. The steering is hefty and quite engaging, and paired with the automatic, it reduces the chances of driver fatigue. Even though it is not a 4x4, the 3 drive modes Eco, City and Sport can help you adapt to varied situations. Tata Motors' partnership with Jaguar Land Rover seem to have benefited Safari to a great extent. Electronic stability program now comes as standard, and what sweetens the deal are the 3 selectable modes: normal, wet and rough, which is a part of terrain response system derived from JLR. The riding and handling are a big plus, and the credit partially goes to the Omega Arc platform, as it makes the SUV feel more planted. Even when the roads get tough, the Safari gets going and takes on the undulations with ease with the least lateral movement inside the cabin. The overall spirited performance amazes you, and the strong and punchy engine becomes the unsung hero. The best part in this domain is the effortless cruising, and again, we have no complaints here, and the enhanced engine's character will wow you too. Well, to sum up the all-new Tata Safari 2021, I think Tata Motors has done a good job in terms of in-cabin experience and drivability. However, things would not be as easy as it looks right now, because Tata Motors and this car will face tough competition from rivals like MG Hector Plus and the upcoming Hyundai Creta 7-seater.